Welcome back today, family. There is an important thing that you must know if you are just getting into Nofap. If you are the type that you are just getting into Nofap, you just hearing the word and you want to dive into it. You have to realize that you can't just say you want to just start Nofap and you start imagining you doing 10 days strict at a roll without any stop. You have to realize that it is like a step-by-step process. You can't just do everything. You can't just do full 1 week. If not, you will burn out. And when you burn out, it's just like saying, hey, after you, even though you mistakenly get to do that 1 week of no fapping, no jacking off to pornographic images and videos, after that 1 week, you will not continuously be jacking off and be fapping because you think that you have done a very great thing now. You have done a very important thing. So you think that you have arrived. Whereas that is just like you over giving yourself an accolade on what you haven't done. You just done only 1 week. Then you think that, okay, I've overcome Nofap. Me too, I can do Nofap. Me too, I'm a Nofapper. Me too, I don't waste my energy. You have to realize that it's not like that at all. That's the wrong way to go about it. And the right way to go about it is you. Just like when you hear about Nofap, when you want to practice it, when you want to go for a certain streak, you as a starter, you have to go into it like you knowing that this thing that I'm about to go into is not easy. That is first of all. You have to first realize that so that you program your mind, program your mental state that, okay, I'm about to go for a journey. Because Nofap is like a journey, and at the long run it will become a lifestyle for you. That is when you start it, when you begin the process at the right way. So is that you have to go like in a week. You have to time yourself that, okay, in this week I will fap only once, only twice in this week. That is just giving you like remaining 3 days. The remaining 3 days in the week, you have to not fap at all. That is you are trying to program yourself little by little, little by little. So you tell your body that, okay, in this 1 week I won't fap for 4 days. So you have that is if you are not too deep into the jacking off and fapping to pornographic videos too much, you have to give those 2 days for yourself. Only 2 days. You have 2 days off. Then the remaining 4 days, you know that you have 4 days. That these 4 days I must not fap. In this 1 week, I must not fap. Then those remaining 2 days, you cannot fap. You cannot do what you want to do. You can just watch video if you want to watch video. Then if you want to fap, you fap. Then like this, you starting this way, you are mastering yourself, and you are trying to reprogram your mind that have been obsessed and overcome with you washing and jacking off continuously. So that is how you start to tell your brain what to do. That, okay, I'm trying to limit your time. I'm trying to limit my time. Me spending on wasting my energy, wasting my life force. The force that creates woman. The force that make the world go around. The force that creates greatness, that creates great women and great men. I shouldn't waste it on this image that I'm not even involved in any way of it. I'm just the third party. I'm just the third party in the external of the show, of the video. So like that, you are telling yourself, you are programming yourself small. Then you will find out that the next week again, you will still retry this process. You still retry this program on your brain again, on your mind. Because before you find out about this Nofap, before you found out about this process, your mind have been one controlling you, controlling your well-being instead of you having control of it. You have to have control of your mind. You have to tell your mind that, okay, this day I have to do this thing. Today I won't do this. So that is what you are priming your mind to become. Like that, when you do this, like as I was saying before, after doing that first rap, the first week, then the next week again, you will try it again. You will try by not fapping for 4 days in that week. As we know, we have 5 days, 5 working days in the week, then 2 weekends. So that is to say we have 7 days in a week. So let us put the remaining 1 day joining the 4. Before we said 4, but it will be 5. 5 days for you to not fap, then 2 days off for yourself. The next week, then when you do it again, you now say, okay, let me add 1 more day. You don't be trying yourself. You are just trying yourself to increase that muscle of you controlling, you having control of your mind, of your mind back. So you do it. You say, okay, let me go for 5 days. Then later you say, let me go for 6 days. Then if you can overcome that, then you can now say, okay, I will fap for 1 week. I won't fap. I won't jerk off on videos again for 1 week. So you have reached that particular level, that particular height. Then from there, you can now keep going. You can now say, okay, let me do it for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I must not fap for, that is 2 weeks, we have 14 days. So you now say, in these 14 days, I will fap for only like 10 times. The remaining 4 days off for me. Then like that, you will do it until you now say, okay, until you now find out that you have mastered the 2 weeks again. From there, you take it on to the 3rd week. 3rd week, add the 14 days to 7 days. Then you add it together, then you minus few days away from it. Minus like 4 days away from it again. So until you say you now reach 1 month. When in 1 month, you can now say, okay, in 1 month, I will fap for only 5 days. And that is it. You are growing your muscle. You are growing your muscle on controlling your mind. You are growing the mind muscle. You are growing it. Like that, you are being controlled. When you are controlling this, you even have more confidence out there in the public. Because you know that you are in control. I'm really in control of my life. I don't have any external thing that's controlling me. It's me that I'm controlling myself. It's me that I'm programming myself. So that is it. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll speak more about this later. I'm free from jacking off to pornographic images and videos. Hope you too, you are. Respect.